G'day everyone, Ali here. Well, today I'm going to do a page in my cardboard journal here, and I'm just going to give you a quick flip through first. So I haven't done a page in here for so long. It's been quite a few months, but I do love this journal page, and I do really want to do some more pages and fill it up. So that's my art journal page. But I've got two pages here. Now these are cardboard pages. Now my sister works in the optical industry, and she gets this magazine every now and then. I don't know how often, but I'm flipping through and it's got some really good things in here that gives you some inspiration. So there's some words in here that you could use as a quote as well. So just wanted to give you just a bit of a quick flip through just of how I think and what I see when I'm flipping through a magazine. So some really good words in here, and you can probably cut the lettering apart as well to form other words. So love to explore. That's a really good word here as well. So even this keep flipping the page to find out more. So it's really good, and it's not just the words that I'm actually looking at. I'm also looking at the pictures. So some nice red lips here that I could cut out. There's also stories in here and some highlighted ones here, so you could probably use as a quote in an art journal page. So this one here is what I'm thinking of doing on my art journal page, and it's going to be a double page spread. So I think it will fit really well on here, and I'm going to use collaging today. So I do like collaging in my art journal. So even on the back here there's a little Sudoku puzzle that I could probably cut out and use in another page. So when I'm flipping through a magazine, I do not only look at the pictures, but I look at the titles in the page and draw my inspiration from this as well. So some more titles here that I could probably use. Like I said, you could cut the words apart and use it as another quote, or make another quote up. So boot camp, so really good. I love the money box here with the dollar signs. I could probably fussy cut that out. So there's a lot of inspiration, and this is just an optical book for the industry, so I don't even know where she gets it from, but this is just an idea. Like if you had a car magazine or a fishing magazine, you could actually just go through, flip through and have a look to see what there is that inspires you. And I'm not a fishing person or a car person or an optical person, but this is what I'm actually going through and having a look at. Even the pictures in here of people's faces. And look at this, love. Look, it's already there. Fussy cut it out, and that would make an excellent page. So just going through, just having a bit of a look. So even this picture here of this girl on this page here, you could probably fussy cut her out and use her as a focal point. So it's all about just what there is in here. So this teardrop. So once again, I'm looking at a focal point for that there as well. So some more titling words that you could cut out and just use as a quote. So this here, there's a lot of writing here, a lot of words in the same sort of scripture that you could probably cut apart and make your own quote out of. Another teardrop there. So, and this one here, I like this. So this is a face, and the guy is actually looking up at these words here. So you could probably cut the face out and have that as a focal point. as well. So there's just so much you could do with magazines. Like, I never throw magazines out. I'm a little bit of a hoarder of magazines, and yeah, so a lot of inspiration you can find in magazines as well. Sometimes I see quotes or words, and I'll do my art journaling around the words. So here's another smaller picture here of what I'm looking at using on my double spread here. So it's just a smaller version of the earlier picture here. So I could probably use that on an ATC or a tag or something as well. So that's a bit of a quick flip through of my thought process. So let's get started on doing my pages. Now, all the products that I will be using will be listed over on my website, and that website link will be in the description box down below. So I'm just going to cut this face out in half first, and I'm going to put it on the edge of my pages. So I'll get that done first. Because I'm looking at doing a collage piece here, I've got my Tim Holtz tissue paper here, but I don't want to use the butterfly in this page, so I'm just going to cut around the butterfly here. I'm just going to cut away all the overhang pieces here, just with my sharp knife. I want to stencil with some light and fluffy modelling paste, but first of all I'm just going to go through and just pick my stencils. So this is my sample stencils here, so I can just go through and just see what I want. Now, before I do my stenciling, I'm just going to give this a coat of some clear gesso, only because I'm going to be putting some media on the top of this, and I want to give it a seal. So I'll do both sides here. Stencil using some light and fluffy modelling paste by the Crafters Workshop, and I've got a Finnabar rubber brush here, and these are a match made in heaven actually. The Finnabar brush helps to apply the light and fluffy modelling paste just like icing. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll put a nice thick layer on. Now also, if you are using modelling pastry stencil, don't forget to wash them out straight away. Now I have got some Craft mists here, and this is in Wisteria, and I'm just going to put it on, and because this is a water-based spray, I'm going to use just my water mister here just to move the mist around. So that's going to go through the stencil really nicely. So I just want a bit of a subtle hint of this going through the stencil. So I just keep putting it on until I am happy with it. Now I've got some Nouveau embellishment mousse here, and this is in Coastal Surf, and I'm just going to apply this just randomly, just with my finger, all over and around the Wisteria colour. Do want my faces to pop off the page, so because I've put the clear gesso down, I'm going to use my Faber-Castell Pit Artist brush, and this is in Nougat. Now the gesso will actually help the pit brush move around, so I've got a little bit of time before it dries. Got my Finnabair Don't Forget to Fly stamp set here, and I'm going to just randomly put some butterflies and circle stamps just on these faces here, just to tie it all in together. I am using some archival ink in contrasting colours, and this will tie it all in together. I'm just going to go around the border just with the Nouveau embellishment mousse in the Coastal Surf, but I've also got some ink gold in violet that I'm also going to use as well. Now I'm just going to go back to the magazine because I did see some quotes in here that I could use on my page. So I like this one here, the view is better from here. So I do like that. And I also like this optometry made human. So I think I'll use that one as well. So I'll just cut out my words here. So I'm going to put optometry on my left page, and I'll put human on my right page here. So with this quote here, I'm going to cut the words up and I will pop them on my right hand side here, just in order but running down the page. So that's my page finished for today. I hope that this has found some inspiration just to flick through some magazines to see what you can find. If you have enjoyed this, please give me your thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And until next time everybody, stay creating. See ya!